Friends, hello. Let's break down Trump Media here, his stock, DJT. Obviously, this whole week in the market, up and down with a lot of stocks. Trump Media here continued to have sell-off this week. And let's break this down and see if we can make anything out of this pile of garbage that's on fire right now. But where there's a mess, there could be a nice cleanup. So let's see what we can do here. So obviously, we were playing around $40 with this stock for a long time, longer than we should have. Obviously, the most analysts were thinking we should have, but as we tried, we're still seeing this sell-off right here and these key moments of just, continuing to fall apart here. Where's my little clicker thing here? Where is that thing yet? Anyway, here it is over here. Sorry. But, we've got boom, and then now we're hitting this new bottom, and I say new, around this just high 20. This is really interesting because we haven't really played around these high 20s for quite some time. This is why I'm saying the 30 to 40, that's kind of normal ground for this stock the past few months. But this could really leave the question open here. Is this a key moment for us to really, just to see a big shoot up here with just a little bit of news, and just a lot of room in here for you to have massive numbers, just to have pure profit here. So with that, here's what I'm going to say. Obviously, if you know me, you've listened to me yap about this stock before. Listen, this is still 100% hype play, hype move. This is not something I recommend buying into for the long term right now. And I don't say it to be mean. I don't say it to make fun of people, anything. God knows, nothing like that. I just say that's not the conversation with this stock right now. That is not what we should be talking about. This is strictly, taking the money and run and come back and gathering up your bags more. That is the situation with this stock right now, nothing else. So saying that, I think what you really need to pay attention here with this is that we're at right under $30. Next week the market will open back up. I would like to see some more damage be taken on this stock. I think it would be a grand opportunity going into deeper into July here. July is going to be with this weird moment where let's see what happens with the market, because after July we've got August, we've got September. Those little months right there, what we have, are going to be very big for where Trump is going to be in the polls. Obviously, I don't want to go over sound like a broken record here, but we just had the debates. Trump came out of that the victor, just simply by speaking. So with that, it made Trump, even more fierce with what's going on right now. So saying that is, what I'm trying to say is that there's one big key play that could shoot up the stock overnight. We didn't get the numbers what I thought we were going to get out of the debate, but what I do think could really shoot up this number with Trump Media here is Trump announcing his VP. He still has not named it. Obviously, as I'm making this video, that could change any moment here. We're looking for key moments like this in the stock. And go back to what I said. I simply said that this is not a stock you should be holding on to. And honestly, I know a lot of people, because I talk back and forth to people. I know a lot of you are just buying the dip. You're just buying the dip. Right now, you're buying this dip because you're saying, okay, in October, November, when this stock more than likely will be pretty high, we're expecting it to be pretty high, I'm gonna sell out. I'm gonna sell everything, and I'm just loading. I'm slowly, every paycheck, I'm loading up more. I'm trying to keep it under a minimum of $35, $30. I'm just loading up. Perfectly understandable. I get it. And some people don't care. They're saying, hey, I'm going to buy this at 29. It's going to go to 32, but I bought X amount of money, X amount of shares. I'm going to make X amount of money, and I'm just going to repeat that process on a weekly basis. Totally get it. And that's what we're seeing right now. It's just an exchange of hands week by week. Now, as of late, the stock has really started to sell off more than usual. So it leaves this big question: are we going to see a really big push in it? With these big sell-offs, there more than likely will become big buyback ins to where the stock is really shot up, and then we see another big pullback. I think you just need to understand, I think this is just the normal life of the stock right now. We've been here. We've seen this. This isn't anything new. We've seen the stock trail down, and then we've seen it shoot right back up. These next 3 months are going to be very crucial. So to kind of, I want to make this a short video. I don't want to make this a long, drawn-out thing because there's not a lot of new stuff to say. And I know people get mad when I just repeat the same thing. And then people get mad when I don't repeat the same stuff and don't make a video. So personally, here's where I'm at with this. This is where I'm at with this. I think the stock still has opportunity here very soon to really shoot up with Trump naming a VP. I think that's going to be, as long as he names a really good VP. There's names that could really, really affect the stock. If he were to name, someone that's already very popular in, just in, the zeitgeist society here. And then there's people that he could name that just will kind of be like, who's that person? It may not do much. The other effect of this that could maybe, it would be a weird situation for the stock. It would be a weird situation for Trump news. I don't think this is happening from what we're seeing right now, but who knows? If Biden were to be replaced by someone, say like Gavin Newsom, it could be hard for the stock because the lifespan of the stock for it to do well going into the election is that Trump is going to win the election. So, and that's truly what I believe. I believe the stock will do well going more into the election. Closer we get to this election, the stock will show bigger numbers. How big? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. But what I do think is that as long as Trump is against Biden right now, we're going to see Trump numbers with Trump media here just continue to be up and down. My God, we're talking about a stock that is 1 week it's in the $30 range. The next week it's in the $45 range. When you're selling this, trading like that, that is massive gains in a 10-day period. Massive gains. There's not too many other stocks right now that you can do that with, especially that are this cheap. The only thing that really could damper this stock right now, this company, is that Trump looks like he's not going to win the election as it stands right now, and Gavin would, really anybody, but Gavin, I truly, God, I really honestly, God, think he would be the worst scenario for Trump at this point, to where it could really damage the stock. So obviously, I'm talking politics. I'm not trying to talk politics, but you gotta talk politics when you're talking about this stock, whether you're Republican, Democrat. I think we're all just, however you're playing this, we're playing it as an investor. We're playing as someone who's trying to rip money out of the market, and that's really what we're breaking down here. So friends, like I said, that's just kind of where I'm at with this. I would personally like to see the stock take a little more sell-off, take a little more damage, allow people to start buying it up more, because right now we are in this little bit of cool down, season, whether it be this week or the next few weeks. We had the debate. Trump is still saving this VP announcement, and they're not even talking about another debate. Like there is another debate scheduled, but like I don't know that they're going to do it. I don't think they're going to do it. The Democrat Biden is saying he's going to stay. The Democrats are saying, nah, we got to get somebody else. So. And that I said this a week or so ago. I said this after the debate. It was like the debate was so bad for Biden that it almost had the opposite effect, I think, for the stock, where it scared investors, but they were like, okay, Biden, it's not that Trump beat Biden so bad, it's the fact that Biden did so bad in the debate that the Democrats were saying, we're going to replace him and put somebody else in there. And obviously that person could be Gavin Newsom, to where people went, that would not be good for Trump. That would not be good for Trump media. That would not be good for the lifespan of this stock, because the lifespan of this stock is truly, it relies on the fact that Trump wins the election and looks like he's going to win the election coming up here in November. So that is kind of the bullet points of what I'm trying to say here. So friends, it's a tricky play. It's an in and out play up until November. I think it's going to be like this probably going into September, October. I think people are going to load up, hold their position, especially if it looks like it's still Biden and Trump. And I think you're going to see mass sell-off when it comes to the election afterwards. And that's a whole different conversation of where the stock's going to be after that. So friends, that's where I'm at with this. I wish everyone a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye everyone.